The United Nations says unprecedented food shortages in South Sudan could affect more than 5 million people. Michael Morrah has been in South Sudan with World Vision. He's with us now. Michael.
Yes, the worsening hunger is linked to the ongoing tribal conflict, which has forced more than 2 million people from their homes. It's stopped the planting of crops, and drought has led to the poor harvests. The economy is also in ruins. The Sudanese pound has dropped in value, leading to record high food prices. Thousands are now living inside UN-protected camps, leaving it up to aid agencies to carefully manage the allocation of rations. We visited one of these camps in the capital, Juba. Behind the wire, you can see the desperation on their faces. This is a heavily guarded UN camp for 21,000 displaced by war. It's where Michael Cott and his family have been living since intertribal violence erupted in December 2013. He tells me it was a day that we cannot forget. I was sitting in my house and was surprised as someone started shooting. He ran to his neighbours only to find a woman and her 3-day-old baby had been shot. He says children have died. I lost 3 boys. They were shot with the gun. David Boum is just 16 years old. He too witnessed horrific atrocities.
Even a young guy, they will kill with a knife. It's so hard, Morrah.
Even young boys and girls, they were killed.
Yeah.
Given the terror, it's easy to see why this is the only place they feel safe. But living here presents many challenges. It's no place to raise a young family.
We don't have good medicines, especially for those kids and for those old people.
Food is the other major problem. There's a lot of activity today as rations are being distributed by World Vision. Hundreds wait in caged holding areas, 20 are let through at a time and hand over cards they can exchange for grains, oil and salt. It's a strictly managed and at times tense process. So this is the biggest protection of civilian site in Juba. You can see people coming through here carrying food, their rations for the month. Over here you've got UN staff. Now they're here to ensure that everything is conducted in an orderly manner. And look, it is truly heartbreaking being here. Every single person we come across has a story of loss. They've either lost family members, they've lost homes, or they've lost their businesses.
Most of these households do not have their own livelihoods or their own means of getting the food. They solely depend on the food that we are giving here.
World Vision's Gift Sabanda helps coordinate food distribution, but thousands in this camp are not registered, putting pressure on already scarce resources.
They are forced to share the food that we give them. It means the food that they have doesn't last them for 30 days, that is required.
We followed Nayat Machar as she collected her rations. She tells me the food is not enough. I'm sharing with 10 others. She and her family want to leave here, but she says that will only happen when lasting peace comes to South Sudan. In Juba, South Sudan, Michael Morrah, Newshub.
And World Vision is providing life-saving aid in South Sudan. If you'd like to help, please visit worldvision.org.nz.